quasi-judicial function are instrumental standards expected for quasi-judicial may the slides and the other document will bring out all relevant legal provisions. At the time of nomination filing, RO is required to give to each candidate the notice regarding date, time, and venue for scrutiny. Notice the date, time, and venue. Scrutiny has to commence as per the notice already given in legal provisions. In scrutiny, all the manner of summary inquiry into objections, provision of supervision, or RO ground mediation. Recording order in case of rejection, adjournment of scrutiny for rebutting objections. All important points to remember for the RO as per the provision to subsection 5 of the internal cases. RO can allow time to decide an objection up to 11 a.m. on the second day after the date fixed. RO should note that again with the consideration. Only after inputs from the decision of accepting the nomination has to be that of the RO alone. Chapter 6, if there is a scope for the on the same zone, you will inform the nomination. ROJ should familiarize with the prescribed forms and formats and strictly follow them. Consequent to the direction of the Kerala High Court dedicated to slide in the committee and expect to take away or Congress on the opposite in rejecting nominations. Use of RO so that the liked scrutiny of nominations authority. The only authorized person who can do the scrutiny of nomination papers take exception. One of the assistant returning officials can be RO. This we have who can do the scrutiny. To give intimation to the CEO and the DO about it immediately. Authority one of the date of scrutiny program notification and the RO has no discretion to change it. Fix the time and place of scrutiny. अच्छा टाइम और प्लेस स्क्रूटनी का फिक्स कर सकता है, डेट नहीं कर सकता. डेट कमीशन डिसाइड करेगा. RO has to give notice on screening was public common. Nomination taken. मुझे करेगा पावती लेगा. So we require this process. That allowing the share of court inquiry into the question validity or otherwise information based summary inquiry. If any candidate, election agent, his proposer Company documents should be given reasonable facility for the same. They should not have be permitted to handle those papers. Handle ठीक है. Nomination papers should be scrutinized one by one. Decision accepting or rejecting should be recorded on each nomination paper separately. ठीक है. Even if one of the nomination papers can be accepted, the remaining nomination papers must also be scrutinized individually. Where any objection is made against any nomination paper, or must record his decision given reason for accepting the nomination. Where any objection is made against any nomination paper, record his decision given reason. ठीक है. To any nomination suo motu कर सकता है. No objection as well as with regard to nomination paper. Satisfy करना है खुद को. Presumption of validity unless prima facie obvious or has been made up. Person who can be present, candidate, election agent, one of his proposers, one other person authorized by the candidate. Scrutiny में कौन सा रहता है कैंडिडेट? उसका इलेक्शन एजेंट रह सकता है, वन ऑफ हिज प्रपोजर्स रह सकता है, अदर पर्सन ऑथराइज्ड बाय कैंडिडेट. चार लोग रहे पोजीशन कैंडिडेट और रिप्रेजेंटेटिव नॉट मैंडेटरी एट द टाइम स्क्रूटनी जरूरी नहीं हो रहा है. ठीक है. Shall be merits and decision shall be taken. ठीक. How to conduct checklist 7 items. The whole process should be covered. Videography में रहेगा. In all cases, for ensuring more transparency in this scrutiny, all nomination papers should be scrutinized one by one. Decision accepting or rejecting should be recorded. Even one of the nomination papers can accept or reject. Many nomination must also be scrutinized individually. They don't be recorded accordingly. Where any objection is made against any nomination paper must record the decision given. ऑब्जेक्शन करेगा एक अगर हुआ है, एक कैंडिडेट के द्वारा ज़्यादा अगर फाइल किया गया नॉमिनेशन और एक आप एक्सेप्ट कर लिए तो भी दूसरा सब भी करना है आपको. ठीक है. Nomination has been objected to. He should be given a reasonable opportunity of rebutting the same. ठीक है. नॉमिनेशन कैंडिडेट के अगेंस्ट मान लीजिए कि कुछ आ गया ऑब्जेक्शन, तो उसको अपॉर्चुनिटी देना है कि उस ऑब्जेक्शन को रिबर्ट कर सकें. नेसेसरी स्क्रूटनी प्रोसीडिंग्स in relation to his nomination may be adjourned. Scrutiny proceedings in relation to his nomination ठीक है. Scrutiny proceedings in relation to other candidates should however continue. Adjournment can be done till the second day after the day of scrutiny, which is normally the last date of withdrawal for candidates. Scrutiny in such case has to be completed by 11 AM on that day. अच्छा, उसको जो है आप वो कर सकते एडजर्न कर सकते हैं और विड्रॉवल का जो लास्ट डेट है उसकी 11 बजे तक कंप्लीट हो जाना चाहिए. द नॉमिनेशन ऑफ एनी कैंडिडेट इज रिजेक्टेड. रीजंस फॉर रिजेक्शन शुड बी रिकॉर्डेड इन ब्रीफ एंड कॉपी ऑफ द ऑर्डर शुड बी फर्निश्ड टू द कैंडिडेट अर्जेंटली. तुरंत उसको कॉपी देना है. ठीक है. अगर कैंडिडेट नॉमिनेशन रिजेक्ट होता है तो ग्राउंड फॉर रिजेक्शन क्या हो सकता है देख लो. बेसिक ग्राउंड सब देख लो. एक तो हो जाएगा हम कहते हैं ओथ अगर नहीं है उसका वो हो सकता है. उसके बाद ये गवर्नमेंट एकोमोडेशन के रिगार्डिंग अगर नहीं वो एनओसी नहीं दिया, ये सब इधर क्लियरली नॉट क्वालिफाइड इन लॉ और इज क्लियरली डिसक्वालिफाइड इन लॉ ऑन द डेट फिक्स फॉर स्क्रूटनी ऑफ नॉमिनेशन. एज का मैटर भी है. क्लियरली नॉट क्वालिफाइड, क्लियरली डिसक्वालिफाइड, दोनों देखना होगा, दोनों का अलग अलग मतलब होता है। डेट फिक्स्ड फॉर स्क्रूटनी ऑफ नॉमिनेशंस, नॉट साइंड बाय कैंडिडेट, सब्सक्राइब बाय रिक्विजिट नंबर द प्रमोटर, ठीक है, प्रमोटर प्रपोजर, रिक्विजिट सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट नॉट बीन मेड, सर्टिफाइड एक्सट्रैक्ट ऑफ एंट्री इन द इलेक्टोरल रोल नॉट सबमिटेड, एक्सट्रैक्ट ऑफ एंट्री नहीं है इलेक्टोरल रोल के, कैंडिडेट इज कनेक्टिंग इलेक्शन फ्रॉम डिफरेंट कंस्टिट्यूएंसी, even after notice by R to file affidavit, fresh affidavit with all columns filled in the same not submitted, affidavit नहीं दिए अगर आप तो ठीक है, any provision not compiled, not complied, nomination was not on the ground of defect which is not a substantial character like defect in declaration, in new symbol, any other insignificant ground, any wrong information in candidate's affidavit, and not defect of substantial, however failure to furnish affidavit even after notification defect of substantial character intelligence, ठीक है, गलत है इन्फॉर्मेशन तो उससे मतलब नहीं है। अच्छा, अगर कॉलम ब्लैंक है, नोटिस दे दी उसके बाद भी ब्लैंक है तो नॉमिनेशन कैंसिल होगा। प्रिपरेशन ऑफ लिस्ट ऑफ वैलिडली नॉमिनेटेड कैंडिडेट्स, प्रिपरेशन ऑफ लिस्ट ऑफ वैलिडली नॉमिनेटेड कैंडिडेट्स after the completion of scrutiny proceedings, after the completion of scrutiny proceedings, ROC to prepare list of valid nominated candidate, फॉर्म 4 में जाएगा, ठीक है, वैलिडली नॉमिनेटेड, फॉर्म 4 शुड बी ऑन द सेम लाइन एज 3 ग्रुप, 3 ग्रुप में कौन सा है, रिकॉग्नाइज्ड पार्टी, उसके बाद रजिस्टर्ड अनरिकॉग्नाइज्ड पार्टी, दूसरा स्टेट का जो होगा वो, और तीसरा इंडिपेंडेंट। रिकॉग्नाइज्ड पार्टी, रजिस्टर्ड अनरिकॉग्नाइज्ड पार्टी, ठीक है। प्रिपरेशन ऑफ लिस्ट ऑफ वैलिडली नॉमिनेटेड कैंडिडेट्स, अरेंजमेंट ऑफ नेम्स अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर इन ईच कैटेगरी, हिंदी में रहेगा, ठीक है। एडिशन टाइटल्स, to the addition of any honorary academic hereditary professional any other title to the name of a candidate, however such title should not on no account be taken into consideration in the arrangements of names। उन्होंने टाइटल अगर लगाते हैं ठीक है, लेकिन वो काउंट नहीं होगा अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में, ठीक है। करेक्शन अल्टरनेशन इन द नेम ऑफ द कैंडिडेट shown as mentioned in the nomination paper, however candidate may make a request to modify alter the name if the name is incorrectly spelled, is incorrectly shown, or is different from the name by which he is popularly known. Such request has to be made before the list in Form 7A is prepared. Before the list in Form 7A, 7A क्या है? Another request is genuine one, sir. चार में है ना वैलिडली नोटिस, 7A है शायद अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर वाला, नहीं 7A क्या है? प्रिपरेशन ऑफ लिस्ट ऑफ वैलिडली नोमिनेटेड, list is to be prepared in the language specified in the commission direction dated this for assembly constitution and direction dated this for. Category headings should not appear on the ballot papers, बैलेट पेपर के कैटेगरी हेडिंग नहीं होना चाहिए, ठीक। लिस्ट ऑफ वैलिडली नॉमिनेटेड कैंडिडेट्स, ये तो 4 में है अपना, ठीक है। serial number, name of candidate, name of father, address of candidate, party affiliation, photograph, candidates of recognized national and state political parties, I love you baby, and if it is quite alright I need you baby, stand me where I say, oh pretty baby. Yes. About particulars of the election depends on the track of the number of alternative when the case when mentioned on category 1 and 2 and under one about the same number of other three given concept. Not specifically for each category as per the component not been able to dissipate so far. Follow up steps after scrutiny. Important points क्या है? To copy of the list of notice should be sent to the CEO by the next available post or by effect. Special messenger, next available post. ना भेजना यार खुद ही हाथ में लाया स्पेशल मैसेंजर लिखा. Two copies जाएगा. One copy of the list along with an English translation should be forwarded to the election commission. The list of valid notifications should be sent by RO immediately on the same day. Scrutiny of formation. For the last date for the withdrawal. इस तक पहुंच जाना चाहिए. Scrutiny of nomination. Dues. RO has to be guided by his or her own judgment based on the position of law and applicable rulings without any apparent outside influence. Reasonable opportunity time for resolving particular issue of deficiency. A candidate agent time may be granted. Scrutiny review and adjourn because to clarify all doubts through legal provision of the election process much before this. Benefit of doubt case. Benefit of doubt जाएगा candidate को ठीक. Don't spend no semester there with telephonic consultation with the scrutiny. अच्छा scrutiny के टाइम में टेलीफोन से नहीं पूछना चाहिए. Not giving reasonable opportunity to perceived non application. No special treatment for any candidate. Risks in regard to rejection, acceptance during scrutiny cutting across constituencies and decisions of separate RO. Inconsistencies taken adverse route of judicial forms. Lack of understanding of mutually contradictory standards, similar facts therefore most imperative for each RO to read the grounds for rejection along with issue instruction. FAQs, do's, don'ts, judicial precedents. RO should clear all the doubts regarding scrutiny well in advance. Risk in regard to rejection, cutting across the constitution, decision of separate RO consistencies taken adverse note. Judicial forum continues. Some instances जो है देखो case study देख लो. Affidavit 26 में instances for candidates are used an old outdated form choice for the evidence. RO should take proper care to ensure that affidavit filed in the current format. In case of affidavit being filed in old I mention the same in the checklist. Notice देते हैं आप. Give a notice to the candidate to file affidavit in the current format within the specified time latest by मतलब 11 बजे तक रहेगा. स्कूटनी के डेट के 11 बजे पहले. अच्छा latest by 3 p.m. on the last date of nomination. In some cases, ROs have failed to notice that the form service used by candidate was an outdated format and thus ended up accepting them, while other ROs rightly pointed out the defect in the checklist. Form A and B, as per Part 13 of Symbol, Form A and B duly filled up and bearing original signature of authorized authorities have to be filed by 3 p.m. on the last date of nomination. In cases of defective forms A and B on account of non-signing, non-bearing signature and original particulars not filled up, it is the fact should be brought out in the checklist and necessary notice given to the candidate. There are past which are only given notice allowing filing Form A and B till the time of scrutiny of nomination, despite the deadline for filing these forms being अच्छा लास्ट ये टाइमलाइन ये है 3 PM होना चाहिए नॉमिनेशन का लास्ट दिस मैटर वेन टू केला है it should be ensured that ROE do not take decisions in similar factual situations. Good.